Right. Well, the crowd is just starting to push up on police, yelling, hands up, don't shoot. That's Olive and 6th. That's where you're looking right now. We've just watched as this crowd really pressed up on what I believe is a line of officers right there by the telephone pole, by the light pole there. You can kind of see their bike helmets, but they are getting forced back actually a little bit. You can see the officers, they have their bicycles up in their kind of crowd control gear. And this group continues to move forward on these officers. They are being pushed back a couple of feet at a time towards that sign for the bus stop. The good news tonight now is most of those cars have been extinguished that we were watching burn earlier. The rain has kept up, so we're just kind of watching as those cars smoke over there to the side, but certainly the tension, it did dissolve for a little bit. We saw people breaking windows, but things kind of dissipated and there was a bit of a lull, and certainly the tension and the energy has come right back up here. Can you hear that? They're chanting SPD go home, this group of protesters. And we're keeping our heads on a swivel because we are waiting for some sort of enforcement action from police now that the curfew is in effect. We are waiting to see what is going to happen with that, whether they will be enforcing it, whether they will be bringing people in here. We can see people marching and hear some explosions that sound like they're coming from closer to Westlake, I think. They're flashbangs for sure. We're going to walk that way, actually. So those people were pressuring protesters. Oh, yeah, you can see people are moving off. Up. I think that's Pine, excuse me. Somebody's beating on these burned out cars as well. We're just going to keep walking, so stick with us. I know that there's a long delay because there are just so many people down here using the cell signal. I would say that the crowd has spread out a lot. We're not quite in the crush of people that we were before, but you can see these people are still beating on these vehicles from SPD, which this one right here with the traffic cone on the roof here. Certainly a huge amount of anger here today. That cop car has killers written on it. I saw another one that said murder written on it. Just an escalation that we've seen throughout the day as people continue these acts of violence here at Westlake, these protesters. It's definitely gas that we're smelling. So it looks like police are making a push to force people down Pine. They are throwing stuff back at officers that I can see. And that is a cloud of irritant gas and smoke that you can see there. People coming away coughing. Certainly it is not pleasant when it hits the back of your throat. It's a very, very unpleasant feeling. And we are in the thick of it right now here. People running, sobbing with that gas in their eyes. Oh, it burns like heck. It is not a fun feeling. Excuse me. We're okay. Just give me one moment here.